Hello.
Hello and welcome back to Project Zomboid. Oh my god, here I was hoping we'd have a rave, but instead what we've got is Erwin Gaskin crawling around. Let me have a drink.
It does sound like the name of a character in a shitty direct-to-DVD horror film.
This isn't it?
Erwin Gaskin used to be the janitor here until that child accused him of molesting her, and then he got fired and killed himself. But some say his spirit still walks these halls.
Ha ha ha. I did actually change. I ever so slightly adapted this save.
Oh,
Uh, I added it. I added one mod to it, but I'd forgotten to add last time, and that is the weapon condition mod.
right.
So now you can see at the bottom that the axe has like a green outline around the
Yeah.
backing. That tells us that it is not damaged. Oh my god, I missed. A little bit of lag there. Jesus. There we go. Fucking hell. That was hard work. He had some antidepressants on him. Very helpful. So
Yeah.
I don't know how well you remember what was going on last time, Ben. But
You built a wall and you're looking for food and you found a school or something.
yeah, there was a school, but the school's not that much use to us. I'm basically just having a look around for supplies at this point, so that we don't die, even though we will eventually die.
Yeah, all things must end and all that.
I have become Erwin, killer of zombies.
It's probably the best thing that ever happened to Erwin.
Oh, absolutely.
It's given him a chance in life, the closest thing to a chance he's ever likely to get. But it's just been the weird kid all his life.
Still is, to be fair. Nick all the stuff that we can find of value, including. No, none of those books are worth having.
Are you familiar with the Exorcist?
Vaguely.
Well, William Friedkin died recently, the director of The
He
Exorcist.
did, didn't he? Yes, I nearly wrote that down to mention it, and then I decided against it for some unknown reason that I can't remember.
Do you know of it? Well, I sort of had second thoughts because I'm not really that familiar with his work.
No, other than I know of The Exorcist, I've never seen it. Never really been that fussed about watching it either, to be honest with
Right. Well, that's that then. Something else
you.
has died recently. Oh, unless you had more to say on William Friedkin.
Nah, nothing specific.
Well, something else has died recently. Wilkinson's.
Yes, Wilco's is
As of
ceasing to be,
today, the negotiations apparently broke down,
as they do.
and yes, for those of you that don't know, Wilkinson's or Wilco's as it is known, it's a large chain of stores. Sell what do they sell? Like just household essentials.
Stuff.
Yes,
If you're looking for a place that sells stuff, you found it.
yes. If you need a toilet brush or a light bulb or a can of paint or something, Wilkinson's is a good bet just because it's cheap.
That window's broken. Someone broke it from the inside.
That's creepy. Can you use the barbecue?
I can. That's why I nicked one and put it in there.
Hide in the doghouse.
I can't hide it. Oh my god! This
What?
place has got. They've got a proper container thing in here.
Oh, look at that.
If I can get there, that have stuff in. See, what I can do is I can just remove the broken glass from here, right, and climb in that way. But I always get nervous doing that.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. I just don't like doing it.
Is it the thought of it, or is there a genuine risk of being attacked by a zombie?
I don't think it's necessarily zombies that can get you whilst you're doing it. I think it's more that you can,
Cut yourself.
yeah, you can put yourself and then you've got to deal with wounds, right?
Oh, right. That's an actual thing in this game.
Yeah, it's why you've got to clear the glass out in the first place, because otherwise you absolutely definitely will cut yourself once you climb over it. Oh, that's the key for the car. There's a van outside.
You can go on a road trip.
I could go on a road trip. I would die if I go on a road trip.
Why?
Well, for starters, there's a lot of lag.
Okay, let's not do that.
But also, zombies typically follow noise.
Well, You can use it to draw them away to a trap, clear an area.
I could if I had a trap that I could. See, got stuff, Ben. Stuff.
Look at those rounds for a
That
gun.
duffel bag is going to be helpful. The other stuff, less so. But I'll tell you what, I can grab those clothes. I might as well. I am now over encumbered. But that's fine, because what I'm going to do is head back home. Oh, hang on, I should probably nip into this building. It definitely has nothing in it. School bag. See, the thing about the duffel bag, the reason the duffel bag is so helpful is because it's going to give us more space on our back.
Right.
Like the container on our back, if we swap it out for the duffel bag, there'll be more space in there so we can carry more stuff.
You can fill up on Twinkies or whatever.
I'm not Tallahassee, but I understand the reference. Shit. Shit, I did it again. So you see how I've scratched myself? I'm now bandaging my right forearm, which is why I scratched myself because I climbed through the broken glass.
Gonna get an infection.
It could well get infected, yes. Oh, I already had a tin opener. Oh well. No harm, no foul. Let's put the tins in the tins. This is the one downside, is you have to organise your stuff.
Yeah, that would be the worst part of the zombie apocalypse.
Well, you know, you got to do it manually, haven't you? No, ice cream goes in the freezer. Put the frozen stuff in the freezer. I know that wasn't frozen, that other thing, but let's put it in there anyway. We haven't got a microwave. I knew I should have grabbed the microwave. When will I learn, Ben?
You never will learn.
No, I won't,
It's
will
your
I?
tragedy.
It's my lot in life. So, do you have anything you want to talk about?
I'm trying to find. Let's see what's newsworthy. Do you not have any topics left?
One. No, I say two. Two of them, but one's game related. Not this game, but just games in general.
Okay, go on then.
I finally finished Red Dead Redemption 2.
All right, you
Like,
finally bit the
obviously,
bullet.
I finally actually did the ending, and I have to say,
Yeah.
the epilogue was unnecessary.
Yes.
Like, just I understand, I appreciate the point. I get it, right? I know why they did it. I don't think they needed to do it. I would have much rather play the epilogue as a cutscene.
Yeah.
Like we see that these things have happened. That John Marston's got his fucking what do we call it? His ranch and whatever, and then start playing as him in a post game sequence. I would rather that than what we got.
Well, you see, I sort of got put up by Red Dead Redemption's ending. I think I'm not alone in that because as great as the story is, as much as I like it well enough, I sort of felt it was pointless getting attached to a character who was going to die.
Yeah,
Maybe
like,
that's
it seems to be
stupid, but I didn't really feel right. And apparently, like your stamina and shit gets affected.
Yeah, whilst you're dying. Just to highlight the difference in this, in the two bags. This bag, the school bag that we currently have, has 19 space.
Mm.
The duffel bag has 23.
Oh, that's a
It
slight
doesn't seem like
improvement.
a big improvement.
No,
If you look, it also has an encumbrance reduction of 65.
Oh,
Whereas the school bag, I don't know how much it is, but it's less than 65. 60. So the stuff that we have actually takes up less space inside it as well.
right.
So we can fit more stuff in, and the stuff that goes in there takes up less space.
Very handy.
Yeah. Told you.
Very handy.
We need to go back and get the microwave
Why?
because the microwave will be helpful to us. Our bandage is dirty.
Did you get it from the toilet?
No, it was clean, but we bled all over it.
What'd you do that for?
Reasons. I was bleeding.
What's your
And I
favourite zombie thing?
zombie thing ever.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. I quite like 28 Days Later. If I'm
Yeah.
honest with you, that's quite a good film. I think
Yeah.
it is something I want to watch for Halloween this year.
Yeah. My favourite is World War Z, the book, not the film.
See, I did like the film, as we've touched on before.
Yeah, the book is great.
Yeah, and Mark Hamill is one of the voices.
Yes. Yes. Glad Mark Hamill got a sort of second career as a voice actor.
Yeah,
It was.
it's good.
I heard he wasn't particularly pleased by the fact that he was the lead in the Star Wars films, but it was Harrison Ford. He was the only person whose career went anywhere because of those. Really, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Carrie Fisher obviously got a lot of work as disgruntled Carrie Fisher.
Yes. Yes. Especially because she was the daughter of Debbie Reynolds. I'm sure helped.
Yeah, whereas Mark Hamill, his career basically hasn't really done anything other than like nothing.
Star Wars and voice acting.
Yeah,
Sometimes together. I would assume.
yeah, probably.
So.
Yeah. I don't know. There's an annotated map that we picked up then.
Cool beans.
Shall we read the map? What?
Go on.
This is useless, this map to us.
Oh god, we're in Kentucky.
Yeah, everything's in Kentucky. This whole game takes place in Kentucky. So this is a map that we found. This leads us to a point in the area in the top right of the map, and we are miles away.
Are there
yeah.
boats?
No, but you can make your way across if you know what you're doing.
Well, I sort of think if you had a boat, you could just go out to sea.
That would be my go-to plan in the event of an actual apocalypse, zombie apocalypse.
You
Is
and
get in
any
a boat.
other buggers. Afraid you might have
I
to
don't need that
rethink
map. What's that, sorry?
I'm afraid you might have to rethink that because everybody could do it.
Well, I obviously
It's like
haven't
going
got
to
a...
the shopping centre or the shopping mall, as the Americans call it.
I don't have a boat anyway. I'd have to find one. And I ain't got time for that. Do you have time for that?
I could probably squeeze it in.
Yeah, well. I don't reckon I have chances. Let's have a drink. Don't need a drink. Let's fill me a water bottle. And let's clean these dirty rags. Ah, you see? It all makes sense now. All the stuff that we can
It's
do.
like a waste of water.
Oh, the water's going to keep going for a little while.
But it just shut off eventually.
Yeah, it's like a year on this.
Are there like
game
emergency broadcast things playing? Is that something
Yes.
that's in this?
There are... Oh, what time is it? Oh, we've missed the news. If I had a radio, I would put on the hourly weather report that we get. So what are we thinking, Ben? Where do we want to head next out of all these places that I've circled?
What's the green one? Have we done the green one?
We've not done the green one. That's why I've still got a circle around and haven't crossed it out.
Let's go green.
Okay, let's go green in the morning.
Why is it green?
Green because it is I believe, shop establishment of some sort. So we'll just sleep the night away. No, it won't. We'll wake up at 10 past midnight. Of course it will. But you know what we're going to do, Ben? You know how we're going to deal with this? We're going to put some... No, not Instant Pops on. We're going to put a TV dinner in the microwave. We're going to turn on the microwave.
I think Erwin, that was basically his life before this.
Yeah, that'll be fine. And what we can do is we can watch it cook. It'll take a little while. Been in there 10 minutes. But when it's done, we can... Hang on a minute. Someone's playing Viva La Vida,
But which one?
the Coldplay song.
All right.
What other Viva La Vida do you know?
Live in La Vida.
About Living La Vida Loca, not Viva La Vida.
Viva Forever.
Oh, that was
Viva
the Spice
España.
Girls. Either way, none of them are called Viva La Vida,
Viva.
apart from the one. Oh, my bandage is dirty again.
Let me
Oh,
see
well,
if
it's
I
fine.
can find some topics.
I did have one that wasn't game related
Go on then.
at all. What is your favourite scary movie?
Oh, good question. Good question. May I think about it?
Which you can.
I don't know.
Okay, well,
I'll have to think about it some more.
I'm taking a long time to hit things.
Well, I mean, I love Jaws. I mean, Jaws did trauma me, which is always a good sign. I love Zodiac. Zodiac's pretty creepy.
Yeah, Zodiac's a good film.
There's probably a Jack the Ripper film type of Zodiac thing that could be made. It's unfortunate. Nobody's made it yet. Hopefully they will. I like Seven.
Seven's a good film. What's in the box?
It's sort of more atmospheric and unpleasant and scary.
Kevin Spacey film. We're allowed to like that again.
That is, what, legally?
Yeah, people aren't going to be quite so shitty about it.
I don't know. I mean,
Not that anyone necessarily was, but it was a grey area.
No, I mean, we can sort of discuss that at length. I'm not entirely sure which side I fall on. I haven't really decided yet. I'll tell you a scary TV show I really like.
What's that?
It was called Whitechapel. It was on ITV
Okay.
in like late, I think from 2008 to like 2012 or something, 13. The premise of the first series is that someone is recreating the Jack the Ripper murders in modern day London.
Okay.
And they sort of run with that for the next series, which is two people pretending to be the illegitimate sons of Reggie Cray.
Okay.
And it's very creepy, and they have a guy who comes in and explains how these crimes resemble historical crimes sometimes, and how we can learn from that. But it is very creepy, and I do like it a lot. I'll have to rewatch it at some point.
It's always good to find TV that you enjoy to the point that you want to watch it again.
Yes, I mean that it was creepy, like genuinely really creepy.
Oh, let's take the candy.
The first series was great. The theme tune's great too, and it flirts with the paranormal.
And I know you like a good flirt.
Yeah. So I really like Whitechapel. But in terms of scary movies,
I've put Snow Patrol on now.
what's your favourite scary movie?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of scary movies because I find that a lot of no. In all seriousness, I find that a lot of them are over reliant on jump scares, which isn't. It's not horror.
It is.
Is it?
It's not. It's surprise. It's the horror equivalent of a custard pie in the face for comedy.
Yeah, like it. Okay, fine. It does the job, but it doesn't do the job properly.
It's shock.
It's not. Yeah, it's not what you want. It's a cheap imitation.
The best horror is shit that stays with you. I mean, we're not saying anything particularly new here.
No,
no.
This is.
I mean, the best horror is stuff that you think about for a few days after it leaves you unsettled. And, like,
The Ring stuck with me, but I think that's partially because I watched it when I was 8.
yeah, that'll do it.
And should not have been watching it at that age.
Yeah.
It was a small convenience store pen. That's what that was, and I've looted it completely. Of anything of value, anyway.
Well done. Do you have any scary TV shows?
I mean, there were some episodes of Doctor Who that were fucking scary.
Yeah. What's the scariest Doctor Who episode you've ever seen?
You see, I was scared more by. I would say I think Blink is a scarier episode, but The Empty Child scared me more.
See,
Does that make sense?
yes, the empty child scares me so much. I watched the first part alone, and I had to watch the second part with my mum. It unsettled me so much. I thought, I'm not fucking doing this alone. I'm sitting with mummy.
I wouldn't go in my. I wouldn't open my wardrobe for like 4 days after the Empty Child episodes. I wouldn't do it.
That's
I
great.
wouldn't.
I bet Stephen Moffat would be tickled fucking pink to hear us say
Oh, did he
things.
do them once?
Was that not a Moffat one? I'm sure it was.
It was a Davies era, but I
Yeah.
don't know.
I think. I mean, yeah. The Empty Child, the Doctor Dancers were Stephen Moffat episodes. But
Yeah,
Blink,
I think as an episode, the Weeping Angel stuff from Blink is scarier.
yeah,
I really do.
Blink.
But the Empty Child was a scarier enemy, in my opinion. So
I think Fear Her freaks me out a bit, especially the picture. The picture. There's a bit where the drawing of the kid runs towards the camera. That really got me. It's not a great episode, but it did the trick for me.
you can't do that to a council act. I'm from the council.
I like that's ancient history. Well, not ancient history, but that is set. What 11 years ago?
Yeah,
Weird. I liked. I mean, Midnight.
Midnight was a very good episode. For
Midnight is my favourite of the scary episodes. But I think
it's the only time we see the Doctor truly out of his depth.
well, that's the thing, isn't it? That his love for human beings and he loves normal, everyday human beings. He thinks they're great, and then he's put in a situation where they show just how shitty we can be.
Mhm.
And all the things that benefit the Doctor, like his ability to mix with a crowd and talk his way out. Things are turned against him, and it sort of demonstrates why Donna is needed or a companion is needed. Because if he had someone with him, they could have diffused the situation.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, that's why it was taking so long. I was trying to work out why I was taking so long to put the toilet paper in.
Yeah, I love Midnight. Yeah, the Weeping Angels freak me out. It's a great ending to that episode. Do you remember the ending?
With all the different statues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a great ending. It's a very I mean, it's basic. It is basic as fuck, but it's effective.
But it works.
Yeah,
It does exactly what it's supposed to do.
and it's not a particularly novel concept either. I mean, that stuff's been. The very first SCP was based on that idea, and I think that predates. Does it predate the episode? I think it might.
It's from what year would it have been?
2007
Open
episode.
cut.
So probably in
Let's
production
have a look. Are they
2006.
out there? Can't see any zombies out there, Ben. Not any living ones, anyway.
So I found this.
There's a girl in the garden.
There's an awful lot of dead people on that road. That was an awful car
Yeah.
accident.
I know, right? So go ahead. What are you going to say?
I stumbled upon some. It's called 60 Weird Conversation Starters that will help you get to know someone better.
Okay.
So I'm just going to choose someone from random so we can get to know each other.
I'm worried that there's going to be a zombie right here.
Oh, here's an interesting one. If you had a magic box that could bring back any inanimate object that you've lost in your life, what would you bring back?
Oh, Christ. I don't know what I've lost.
I know, me neither. I can't remember.
I don't think I've lost anything of any significant value to me.
No, because I look after my fucking things. Unlike most people.
I assume my sense of innocence isn't an inanimate object in this context.
Yeah, go on. You can have that back.
My faith in humanity.
There was apparently an episode of the animated Peter Pan show. And one of the episodes is focused around a cave where all the lost things go, like lost socks and stuff. And one of the things in there is Captain Hook's childhood.
That's depressing.
I guess...
You know, we would be the bad guys in Neverland because we are grown-ups. Our mere existence there would be terrifying to them.
I mean, I suppose I don't know. We'd have to make friends with the Native Americans, I suppose, in there, or maybe just build our own little settlement.
How?
What do you mean how?
No, I was making friends with the.
Oh, you were doing a thing.
Wasn't a funny thing, but yeah. This looks like it's been fucked up quite a bit. This place. It's gonna level with you.
I lost a Digimon.
No part of this building tells me that it's okay.
I lost a Digimon poster when I was little. I guess I'll have that back, please.
I don't think I've lost anything that matters to me.
What was the last thing you did? Sorry, go on.
No, that's fine.
Right. What was the last thing you did that made you wonder whether or not you were a good person?
Oh God, where do I start?
What was the last thing?
I mean, I'm always doing things, and I question if I'm a good person or not.
I think
I
I'm
don't
too
always know
nice.
the answer.
I think I can be too nice. I think I'm a right softie.
Sometimes I can be a bit snippy at work with people.
I don't know. Killed a hitchhiker. I don't know. It's difficult.
Oh, you as well?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was the same one, you idiot. I'm sorry, that was uncalled for.
Oh, sorry, I'm a bit busy. There's a lot of them, and I don't use the gun because then they'll all follow me for miles.
Here's an interesting one.
They're meant to all be interesting, Ben.
Well, some of these are just interesting. Some of these are just weird. One of them is, what is your favourite SpongeBob SquarePants episode?
I don't know enough of them.
Run, Erwin.
Ah, I missed.
Run.
Ah!
Fucking idiot, don't let him die.
I'm not
rather
going to let
attached.
him. Oh my God, it's getting foggy.
You gotta get back home.
He's panicking.
Oh, I think you fucked this.
It's not over yet, Ben. It's not over yet, Ben. See, I'm not even injured.
Well, I mean, I have to be honest. It's sort of lagging a bit. It's always been lagging a bit. So I'm not saying it's exactly as cleanly as you are, but
It's lagging for me a little bit. The aim is not working as well.
are you circling
Normally,
around to fight them again, or are you getting home?
I'm just seeing where they are, so I can make that kind of decision. See, they're spaced out a bit now. Makes things a lot easier. Some of them seem to have lost me. He's dead. He's dead, Jim. He's dead, Jim. He's dead, Jim.
How would you describe yourself in terms of D&D ability scores? It's dexterity. Well, it doesn't sound. It says Dex, Con, Charisma, Intelligence, Strength, Wisdom. What's Con?
Well, Con is Constitution.
So dexterity is like agility, I guess.
Yeah, basically. I would say that I'm fairly charismatic, really, when you think about it.
I can be good on the phone. I can be good if I try. I can be very, pleasant and warm and friendly and all this sort.
Now, this is going to seem strange, me saying this, like given how from when you know me from.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, people tend to like me.
Huh. Really?
Like, as a rule, people just tend to like me.
Really? I have the opposite effect.
What?
I feel like
people don't.
Yes, I feel like there's something about me that puts a lot of people off, and I don't know what it is. That might just be my low self-esteem talking. Go on. What's your hypothesis?
No, I don't actually know. I was just trying to
keep your mouth shut.
Pick up the damn radio.
So how many points do you get?
I don't know. It's been a while. But
guess...
you have the internet at your disposal.
I can't be asked. Well, I'm not very agile, so that's pretty low. Constitution.
Basically, I think I would put all my stats into charisma and hope for the best.
What is the difference between constitution and... Well, I suppose constitution is stamina, isn't it? Because there's no strength here. That's pretty poor
endurance
as well, to be honest.
Is endurance not there?
No, so I guess that falls under constitution, which is pretty low for me, I've got to be honest. Charisma is okay. Intelligence is good. Strength is low. I think wisdom is probably higher than intelligence, truth be told. I think I'm probably very reflective and very, I question things. I question myself. I question my decisions. I get flustered, but I think...
It's all about being sensible, isn't it?
In those first few seconds, are you hoping it's Ice Ice Baby or Under Pressure?
Under pressure because it's a better song.
Well, I think Ice Ice Baby is fun. So.
There's nothing inherently wrong with it. It's just not the better song of the two. Given the two, I'd rather listen to Under Pressure.
Well, there's one about pornography on here. We shan't ask that.
What is it? What kind of stuff do you look at?
Well, what do you type in the search bar? It says.
Who uses a search bar when they've got all the individual films that they want to watch individually bookmarked?
Hmm.
I mean, yes, search bar. Haha.
You're stuck on a boat with 100 eggs and 100 chocolate bars. You're able to cook the eggs however you like. Which do you eat first?
Well, I'd eat an egg. I wouldn't eat all 100 eggs before I ate all 100 chocolate bars, or vice versa. The thing about an egg is it fills you up for longer, doesn't it? So you're better off having the eggs first,
Yes.
snacking on the chocolate bars. Like, who comes up with these sorts of questions?
I'd have several omelette. I'd have an omelette,
Chocolate omelets.
three egg omelette, and then a chocolate bar for dessert, and that would see me through for how many days, Jordan, junior accountant?
One.
No, well, okay. If I have 100 eggs and I use 3 of them to make an omelette, and that's a day.
Oh, sorry. I was wondering how many. If you meant that's how many days would that one omelet last you?
It's 33 and a bit.
Well, I mean, you'd probably end up making a slightly larger omelet on the last day, right?
What was the best water you ever drank?
I don't know. I don't really drink water.
Right. I like it when you wake up at night and you're very dry throated and you've got a bottle of water by the side of your bed and you just glug, glug, glug.
Yeah, I can't relate.
Would you rather have to run everywhere you go or yell everything you have to say?
Yell.
Yeah.
I feel like it's. I mean, I would not lose weight by yelling, but I would not run very much either.
Well,
I
as
don't go to very many places.
a physically unfit smoker, that is a fucking heart attack waiting to happen, so no thank you.
Yes, you are going to die if you do that.
When was the last time you cried in front of another person?
Oh, I don't know. It's been a while.
Right.
I don't know the specifics, unfortunately.
Um,
Do you know the specifics? Ah,
of what? When last time I cried in front of another person?
yeah.
Can't remember.
I'm bleeding, Ben.
Have you been bitten?
I've been lacerated.
Why don't you be sensible?
Because I thought I could take him on and then an extra one popped out. And I'm not entirely sure where home is. Oh, it's there. Okay. Probably take him out, seeing as he's on the way.
What's your favourite type of potato or form of potato?
Crisp. Preferably quavered. Oh, everything is
I
so
like
slow.
chips from Burger King.
We are struggling a bit on the old moving. I think this overexertion that we've done. Oh, yes, we can barely jog, apparently.
You had to lose
We've
a
exerted.
limb.
Left arm. Easy, left arm.
Why not a leg?
Because I would like to be able to carry on walking. I know I don't like walking in general. But
I
I'd
mean,
like
you
to be
say
able...
that, but prosthetics have come an awfully long way.
Are you guaranteed to get a prosthetic?
Yeah, well, no, take.
No, I mean,
I'll take a leg.
okay.
Yeah,
I think I'd stick to...
yeah, I'd rather lose a leg. I need both hands for various things.
Dirty bastard.
Don't be disgusting.
I'm going to light
How dare
the
you.
barbecue and cook a steak on this barbecue. Hopefully, we won't all die of poisoning. because I'm cooking
What the
food
fuck is this?
inside
If you had a third ear, where would you put it?
on my hand.
Best. That's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not an idiot.
No, he's not. He really isn't.
I'm gonna put a sausage on there as well. Put a sausage on the barbecue next to her. Oh, I didn't.
This is
Right,
a
they
good
are.
one. If you were in charge of choosing the food for a food eating competition that you were also taking part in, what food would you pick?
That is a good one.
It has to be something that you like, but it's not so easy to eat that everybody else will just swallow it down.
Hmm. That is a very, very good question.
Thank
I
you.
think I would. You didn't come up with
I chose to say it.
it. All right, I'll allow that. I think I would go with McDonald's fries. I I feel like people would get sick of them quicker than I do.
They are pretty airy.
They're a sort of thing where you kind of you give up once they go cold, right?
Mm, yes, good point.
But I'll eat them. I'll eat them cold, perfectly fine. I don't care.
Um,
Let's have a look at this map of Dixie. Oh my god, Dixie enormous. Have a look at this map of the Riverside Country Club. Look at this, Ben. That's a country club. Are you
yeah.
looking at the country club?
Yes,
No.
I'm looking at your country club.
There's a proper like entrance here. Like there's like a gatehouse.
Really,
And
it is
everything.
fairly sizable, isn't it?
Yes, it's a massive country club. And
What?
then this is a map of. Oh,
Maybe I'd just
uh,
say fuck it and choose like dog shit.
what? Just to punish everyone else.
Yeah. Let's...
Oh, hang on, I forgot about the radio.
Mikado. You know the little
Device
sticks
options.
with chocolate, Mikado?
Oh yeah, I do remember them.
I could get through a fair amount of those. I could do it. Put me in, coach.
That radio hasn't got. Oh, I can't eat. I can't eat. How do I turn the barbecue off? Oh,
If someone was going to be borrowing your body for the next few months, what would you want them to know about the way your body works?
it doesn't.
um,
I feel like that's a perfectly reasonable answer to give.
I
But
would ask them to maybe do some exercise for me.
Ben, someone's attacking.
What?
Oh my god, they're attacking the door.
Oh god, it's sort of moving. What do you do? The fridge is in the way, they can't get in.
I'm not sure that they can't just break the door down and then squeeze past.
Well, you'd better be going round
I'm gonna,
and hitting them in the rear.
I'm going to quote unquote deal with it. Trouble is, they'll see me coming up the stairs before I can see them to hit them. Oh my god, I hit them before I could see them.
Yeah, I'd probably just ask him to do some exercise for me. Not that I mean, I walked a long way. I walk like 10,000 steps a day.
You don't need to do that anymore.
Well,
Not the steps. They reckon it's 4,000 and you get just as much. Well, not just as much health benefit, but you get enough health benefit that it's worth it.
Well, I do know. I mean, I've got. Now that I'm approaching 30, I've noticed my tummy's gotten bigger.
I mean, I noticed when you weren't approaching 30.
But
I noticed last time I saw you.
that didn't always used to be there. I'm sure. It used to be there a bit, and then it went away, but it's sort of stayed. I don't know. It's worrying.
I've gotten fat. I'm well
What do you
aware
mean
of my
gone?
fatness. I've not always been this fat.
You're a big
Ever since I was 7,
chubby boy. You're a big fat man, and that's okay.
I'm a chunky monkey.
You're a big disgusting slob. No, you're not. That's
Hey,
mean.
careful. You're getting me hard. Yeah, that shut you up, didn't
I
it?
mean, look, let's be honest. There's like a 50% chance of that happening, regardless of what I say, isn't there? At
That's
this
not true.
point, it's more like 60 then.
69.
Ugh.
Oh, there's a box with nothing useful. Oh, fun fact: you can drink bleach in this game.
Do it.
What happens is your unhappiness goes up by 99%. It doesn't necessarily kill you. Can I pick these up? No, I haven't got enough electrical skill. Electrical skill is the one thing I'm always lacking in this fucking game. Can you hear that?
What?
They're banging on a door.
Well, you better sort it then.
I don't know what door.
Well, check all of them.
It could be upstairs.
I'm sure it isn't. And the only way they can get upstairs is up. Oh, right, you're in a different house now.
Yeah. There we are. Found him. He's mostly naked then. He took his clothes off. And he's broken most of this building.
Well, if he was bitten, he was probably feeling like shit and went to bed to sleep it off.
He did a
Like,
Pete.
yes, like what's his face out of Shaun of the Dead, aka Pete.
Not the most creative name for a guy played by Peter Serafinowicz.
Well,
I only know one Peter these days. And we called him Pete, even though he doesn't necessarily want to be called Pete. Oh, this is a radio that's on, by the way. Part of a talk show. How long have we been going?
I don't know. Let's check. 47 minutes.
Really? Is that it?
Yeah.
Feels like longer.
Yeah.
They're playing Umbrella now.
This fucking website. It's
Are you not enjoying the options anymore?
100. I found a different one. 150 funny conversation starters guaranteed to get a laugh. It's like a shit. It opens with a shit ton of things like defining what our
Defining
conversation, what our
what a
conversation,
laugh is.
yes, what are conversation starters? Why funny conversation starters are important? Where you can use funny conversation starters, and there's like 5 fucking paragraphs before you actually get to them.
It's kind of ironic, but I can't remember his name right now. But they're making a movie about the quote unquote British Oscar Schindler.
Oh yeah, that guy, Nicholas Meyer, I think. Is it?
No, not him. Not him.
Nicholas Winter.
That's something like that.
It is, I'm sure. Nicholas de Winter, Sir Nicholas de Winter. Yes, played by
Yeah, they're making a movie about him. Do you know who's going to play him?
Well, Sir Anthony Hopkins is playing the older version.
Yeah, and Johnny Flynn's going to play the younger version. So yeah,
Have you seen the clip?
could be interesting. Well, of everyone saying that they were
Yeah,
rescued
so
by him.
if you say stand up if you owe your life to this man and everybody behind him stands up.
I'd get emotional.
Well, he hid it for a long time because he was ashamed he couldn't save more. And then his wife found all this stuff in the attic and talked to him about it, and it all came out. He died not too long ago, actually.
2015, I think it was, something like that.
Something like that,
Well, Helena Bonham Carter is going to play his wife.
yeah. His mother.
No, it's his wife, I thought.
No, it's his mother.
Ah, I could have sworn it was his wife.
It's his mother.
Okay, fine. I could have sworn it was
It's
his
his
wife.
mother.
Well, you can say that, or you like. I
That's
could have
not-
sworn it was his wife.
Fucking pushing the point. I will look it up.
I swear to God, if it's his wife.
Where is it? It was on BBC News, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what I saw earlier.
There we go. Hopkins to play World War II hero. Nicholas Winton is the guy's name.
That's it.
And Helena Bonham Carter plays Sir Nicholas's mother in the film.
All right. Like I said, I could have sworn it had said wife. But I'm going to level with you.
What?
I only half read it because I was sort of in the middle of some other stuff.
Dirty.
Oh, I haven't been in here. Not that sort of stuff, you dirty bastard.
I'm not being dirty.
you were suggesting I was, and that's dirty in and of itself.
Mm. Oh,
What would you have done during World War II, Ben?
it was a difficult time. Probably would have kept my head down. Quite a deep show. Badly.
See,
I don't know.
you
I like to
can't-
think I would have.
Oh fuck.
I like to think I would have done what I can. If I was working in some sort of. I don't know. I like to think I would have done what I can. Little bits here and there. If I was in like occupied France or something.
I know what I would have done.
You would have won the Iron Cross for sure.
Not enough.
No. Well, nobody would have done enough. But, little things. That's, the small things. It's alright if you don't want to risk your life doing anything massive, going on a major thing, but even just lying to a oppressor looking for a victim.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh,
I'm
that
gonna die in
scared the
there.
shit out of me.
Yeah, look at that, Ben.
You fucked
Okay.
that up, didn't you?
No, I went into the room. There was no indication they were in there.
Well, you should sweep it before you go in.
Can I get out? Can I get out? Can I get? No, I can't get out.
Restart from the save point.
I can't. It auto saves.
So now Erwin is permanently dead.
Well, not only that, but he's got a load of stuff in his backpack, and he's already a zombie. You see him standing there with the duffel bag?
Finally part of the popular movement. Well done, Erwin.
Well, that feels like a perfectly natural place to stop.
I suppose it does if you want to stop, yeah.
I feel like if I do that, it's going to be. Oh, they've broken that door down. See, it would have been really obvious they were there if they'd been banging on the door. We've only like, I don't know if you can see it, but just in the top there, up here, you can just see a building.
No. Yes.
Yeah, the outline of a building. That is the house we were living in.
Right, they were our next door neighbours.
Pretty much, yeah. And they didn't make a noise.
Well, it's
So
a shame
nice
we have
of
to
them.
stop because I've got a really good question, but I suppose it can wait until next week.
Well, I mean, you could ask it now whilst we're in the loading menu. Or you can ask it when we do the next video.
No, it'll wait until next week.
Alright.
It'll keep.
Fair enough. Make sure you write it down.
Yes, I will. So,
There's a good one.
On that note, it's goodbye from me, him, and the reanimated corpse of poor Erwin.
Poor Erwin. He was doing well as well.
Yeah.
3 days he killed so many zombies. But no, it was not to be. All because they decided to sneak around. I'll tell you what though, all that stuff is still going to be there.
Well, maybe you can get it back, and we can give poor Erwin the send off he deserves.
All his keys will still be on him as well.
Oh God, he can get into the house.
Nah, he hasn't got keys to the house. But he has got the van.
No, that's
anyway.
A TV show.
Erwin driving a van, but it's a zombie.
Bye.
Bye everyone.
Bye.